What's going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I want to talk about an area, an industry that's actually emerging right in front of our eyes. And I think I've found a gem within that industry, and I'm going to let you review it with me. Okay? So in this video, I'm going to introduce a new project to you. I'm going to talk about the use cases, and I'm going to see the applications. And generally, when we start something like this, I'm a macro guy. I like to look at the bigger picture in things. Okay? I never like to look at 2 steps. I want to look at 10, 15, 20 steps ahead and see where the current AI agent meta could go. And of course, as someone who found virtuals under 6 cents, even though I sold it, I believe it's been a while since I had to go around and look for a rightful project for me to at least make some good money and definitely use it in my day-to-day work in crypto. Now, I think this particular project that I'm about to introduce you covers all of that. But what's more, the global AI agent market size is just 5.29 billion currently. And it's estimated to have an annual growth rate or current annual growth rate of 41.15% to 216.8 billion by the year 2035. AI agents will slowly replace human interaction and sadly, a lot of jobs. Now, in terms of crypto, look, places like Cookie and of course, Virtuals Protocol, they pump out the agents, but it's still very difficult to actually find a functioning agent that can have a support of a large backing like Crypto Banter here, who follow them on X, world's #1 crypto channel. And Banter follow these guys. Now, this is a tiny cryptocurrency, okay? Lumi agent, or Lumi, is just $3.9 million market cap. So it's very, very small, very tiny, but with the support of a large community like Crypto Banter, because when I do my crypto research, I need to find projects with at least big communities or have the potential. So what we're talking about here is a very small AI agent. However, let's look at this together. And we are gonna I'm doing this live. I have no practice. I've just got the access to launch the terminal. So first of all, let's just browse through. So you've got Deck, Telegram, Discord, Docs, and a few other things, of course. Game, and then of course you've got Lumi agent, the next generation crypto trading, of course, and advanced market analytics. I'm a user. I'm a sucker for market analytics. I think my job absolutely involves in doing proper research and making sure that there's no scams. And we're going to actually do this together fresh. I wanted to practice before I did this video, but sometimes I feel like doing it together fresh actually makes a lot more sense. So let's go through this. And what we're looking at is AI Trading Assistant. So Lumi Agent Trading Terminal, a powerful trading features. Lumi combines advanced trading tools with AI-powered insights. So you've heard some of these features before, but have you ever seen them put together in a way that a human can use? And that's what I've always looked for. Again, when I'm doing research on Nansen, a lot of the times I'm actually scanning, looking for alpha, looking for money flow. But this is actually quite different because of the agent experience. Now, trading options for everyone. You've got basically Telegram trading. The fastest way to interact with Lumi is to execute trades that can scan tokens, snipe new listings, request well tracking in its all forms, of course, /command system. For those of you that are familiar with Telegram, fast execution, token scanning, and real-time alerts for smart wallet activities. Now, you may say, oh, DXB, we've seen these projects before, but let's go and see if we can execute a few of these features together, okay? Charting and technical analysis. Lumi's charting engine is built for traders who move fast and think technically. This is something that I could actually do with personally. Why? Because, potentially you do lose a lot of trades, then you win. That's just the way the algorithm is against us. And is this going to say something about the future of actually trading anyway? Would it be bot versus bot? It largely is at the moment, but there's a lot of human greed involved, and these bots have no emotions. Okay, so trading terminal, we're going to launch the terminal. Okay, and we're going to execute few features on this Lumi. Like I said, this is really like tiny for a project that is potentially, that's been scanned and followed by the likes of Crypto Banter. Only it's going to take him to shield this to his millions, 1.2, 1.3 million followers for this to actually start rocketing. Okay, and the chart itself is fairly tiny. You can just see it's at the moment, it's just kind of been, it's just going sideways, really. It hasn't really found that next leg up. And it also tells me that there's no JIT here. The JIT may be out, but it's not really something that is, crazily dumping or anything like that. Because I do obviously, like I said, I'm going to actually get a small bag as well. But you can see here, small orders, relatively small orders. Again, it's built on Solana, so it takes time for this to rocket up. But it has been holding $3.9 million market cap. Okay. So we've got all of these features. But before I actually dive into the features, let's have a look at what Lumi is. It's a fully autonomous, multi-platform crypto trading ecosystem designed to deliver institutional-grade market intelligence, real-time narrative analytics, and instant, non-stop, non-custodial execution for all from a unified, user-controlled platform. Now, the challenge obviously has been crypto trading is dominated by high-frequency information cycles, and that is very true. And the agent is a real-world solution. Like I said, the first real-world working solution that the common man can use. That's also going to be super important. Okay, institutional grade is obviously what we lack, and we are going to put this to the test. But the white paper is done very well. It's been put together very well. It's very clear. And again, nothing I say is financial advice, but I want you to go and actually look at this and see if you could do some further research for yourself. But let's continue with this. Of course, ready to transform your trading. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to launch the terminal. All right. So I'm accessing the terminal. Welcome to Lumi. Dear terminal, Lumi is powered by Solana Trading. All right, let's go. Of course, advanced trading AI assistant. And of course, stay ahead of the market. Let's get started. Let's just give it the username DXB, and my display name will be DXB2. Okay. Setup is complete, and this is where we get into the terminal. The terminal is experimental. We are actively shipping upgrades. Let's continue. So this is obviously the early version that I have, and you can actually see what's going on here. And once this is, buy crypto quick and easy with Visa or Google, that actually takes care of the onboarding, of course. And I can refresh the market over here. And I can, here I can scan, analyze, okay, and advanced technical analysis. So let's analyze first, okay? Let's do market overview. And there's tons of stuff, converting tokens from one to another. We can do many things like this. And I can already recognize some of these prices are correct. 41% for Zibek. I mean, that's amazing. Natix network is up 16%. Cubic slight rises. I mean, this is something that I can actually use on my day-to-day life. Market stats, that's it. Total market cap, total volume, Bitcoin dominance, right? These are the kind of things that I need to actually go and have a daily recap on. Okay, give me a comprehensive, and you can actually get a comprehensive on, like, for example, let's put this into the agent, right? Just for argument's sake, for proper questioning, give me comprehensive market recap with top gainers and top losers. Oh, that's very useful, right? This is incredibly, this is very quick and very useful. I mean, imagine, giving this type of intelligence to my community. That's exactly the research that takes me a very long time to actually execute, because it is time consuming. All right. And the new chat. So let's say find a pumping token and show the volume. Again, I just want to, for the simplicity of this video, I just want to pre-select some of the, and it's executing. Okay. Pumping token, Trump official. There is the 24-hour volume, and it's still giving me that data. Right. This is the kind of thing that we need to look. AO is up 27%, and I know that is for a fact because I hold AO. And, I can scan a contract, all right? So let's find something to scan. What are we doing here? Well tracker. Again, what we have here, high value transfer of a, specific amount of Bitcoin. Candle is exploding, and of course it says here candle is up 173% amidst a 9 million volume, suggesting significant surge in market interest. Holy crap, I'm addicted, man. Beer's making a comeback. Beer 2 is surging 144%. Now, obviously, I don't want to find just the surges, so I just want to see what these trends are. But I love the interface. I love the way it's dropping, and I reckon this has got a lot more legs to go. And of course, specifically, if you've got the likes of Crypto Banter that will eventually support this project, all I can see is the current value of this project should go up. It should go up. I mean, I don't understand why something like this will be absolutely at these current levels. Of course, access code. I don't have an access code for this. Strategy. Let's go for trade. Let's for, we can swap tokens. And of course, again, if you connect the, fund the wallet and you connect the wallet, you can actually, do I connect the wallet here, swap tokens. You should be able to actually do a straight swap from, at the moment it's showing Solana, but it could be others as well. So this is incredibly useful. New meme coin pre-sale in, of course, it's just pulling very good data for me in a single understandable terminal. And it's actually giving me things that I can execute. And by the way, I'm honestly looking at this for the first time, and we can actually sync it. So I do love the use case. I do love the terminal. I can actually put more prompts in there. They've got bubbles in there as well. This is absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion. Now, we can compare this, right? Let's compare this to something else that's out there. Because I want to give you guys both sides of the angle. Now, of course, if the team's going to launch a launch pad, then perhaps yes. But there is a project. There are two projects that I can think of. And one of them is actually ChainGPT. One of the reasons why actually people use ChainGPT is for their advanced AI research tools, right? And you can see the pumps that it's had previously, and that's actually sitting at a comfortable $100 million. But for those of you who've not really actually ever interacted with ChainGPT, could you imagine something like this getting up to the market cap of ChainGPT? Now, of course, there are Launchpad as well. Other projects, this is a DeFi AI agent. But majority of the times, you can actually do a lot of, Telegram AI chat bots. These are what they do. AI generators, AI trading assistant. And I can tell you right now, Lumi is way more advanced with the way it's gathering all of the alpha in one place. And that is a bold statement, okay? So, you could see here, it's not user-friendly. It's very limited. and the agent doesn't actually ask you anything you want to do. Like over here, I have far more in my fingertips than I would have if I was on a platform like ChainGPT. You know, again, price change for this particular token, volume, liquidity, high volume, high liquidity, and of course, again, volume in the last 24 hours. This is absolutely insane. And I'm just scratching, you know, I'm aware that, you know, there's limited time to do this, okay? But I am actually scratching the surface of this, and I want to use these intelligent tools. Like I said, I do already use Nansen.ai, but could this actually get up to $100 million? And that is absolutely potentially yes. Of course, it's a little bit more risky because it is a smaller market cap, guys. You have to understand. But I would love to learn more. I would love to actually execute more trades and swaps over here. You know, Solana to the, you know, to this token. And then it's asking me to fund the wallet. But I would love to get to know how quickly I can use this terminal. And of course, to buy crypto with fiat. It looks like he's bringing a lot together, guys. It is a kind of a comprehensive review, but I will put the deck screener link in the video description. Go and check this out. And, you know, again, I would love to bring these guys for an AMA. It is absolutely, for me, a world first, getting all of this intelligence together and using the platform. So maybe we'll look into doing other things with the guys. Maybe we'll invite them to an AMA, of course. But like I said, at the moment, I've gone through the white paper and I'm actually using this beta version to do some market intelligence. And hopefully, with the likes of Banter behind this particular AI agent can be one hub where people go to do DeFi AI. All right, guys? God bless you all. Go follow them on X. I'll put all their socials into the link in the video and take advantage of this opportunity. Like I said, this is a micro cap. So this is where we do our high risk, high reward. But I have given you a comprehensive review and hopefully you can see that with me. All right. Let me know what you think of it. Can this get realistically a big pump? I think it can with crypto banter. Maybe they'll talk about it soon. You never know. Anyway, smash a like, guys.